Welcome to another episode, everyone. Munchie B explodes on the entire situation there at No Jumper. He really explains how come he quit No Jumper. Wasn't sure if he actually quit. He did quit. He's done with No Jumper, just like Spody Face is. He also explains the beef with JHood here. Now, there have been rumors floating around. Munchie B has also heard the rumors that JHood was sent to slap him. JHood was sent to slap Munchie B by B Braze. This was, I guess, what B Braze had said on his channel and others. This is what has been floating around, that it was all a play, the squabble with Spody Face that JHood had. Spody Face was not in on the play, but that it was a play that JHood was sent there looking for trouble, looking to fight. I don't know any of this to be true. I'm just letting you know what's been floating around, that JHood was actually sent there because he's had all of this acrimony with Rat 100. So he was sent there to slap Munchie B, since he has Rat 100 back and is willing to do anything to anyone for Rat 100, according to JHood. So he was supposed to go and slap Munchie B. This is a word that Munchie B has even gotten. He responds to that about him being there. I mean, it's a lot to unpack with this No Jumper situation, obviously. But let me let Munchie B speak as to the beef between him and JHood and why he quit No Jumper.
Hey, bottom line, right? Bottom line. Later on in this podcast, bro, on Tuesday, there was some back and forth with Young and Half-8 and JHood. Hold on, let me reverse. Hey, look, first of all, I attacked where that dude was housed that on a PCR. I attacked that. I don't recall to this day ever calling the dude a snitch. The dude from Shotgun hit me trying to volunteer some information on this dude that I didn't even ask for. I don't even give a fuck. I'm not going to look for nobody paperwork because I don't care. Now, let you have been from like a op hood and somebody that I got interested in, like a rolling 60, 90, or rolling 100, I for sure would have blasted it like I did yesterday with the dude Mr. from 111. Period. I don't care about nobody from Stevenson Village. I don't care enough. I'm talking to my little homie that's in jail that did time with JHood, and we talking about a recent event when Baby Braze talking about squabbling 4 extras and who was in attendance. JHood was in attendance, and he said, yeah, but JHood's a snitch though. Came out of my little homie mouth. And I don't mind saying that because if you bump into my little homie, he gonna stand on business. He gonna be standing on about 4 or 5 briefcases, so I don't care. If he said it, he said it, and he's standing on it. And that's just what that is. So, I mean, you mad because it got set on my platform. All right. But what?
So there it is. Munchie B is explaining some of how the beef started with JHood. Again, they have since squashed the beef, I guess. They had a podcast. Munchie B says that Adam, 22, set it all up, but he really wasn't in on it. He really wasn't for sitting down with JHood. He didn't want to podcast with him. And he had told Adam that. But Adam brought JHood anyway. And so they sat down and supposedly squashed the beef. But Munchie B is here just explaining where some of the beef even started with JHood, why they had to sit down and sort of squash the beef. And he's saying that his little homie, he's referring to Tiny Munchie B, who is locked up in prison, excuse me, who had apparently called home or called into the podcast and spoke with Munchie B. And they were speaking about the B Braze and 4 extra fight and so forth and so on, as he just said. And Tiny Munchie ended up saying that JHood was a snitch. And so Munchie B obviously played that on his podcast or spoke about that on his podcast. JHood did not like that. That's what JHood has said on the podcast with No Jumper, when you're speaking with Adam, that he spoke on something that he should not have spoke on. That's what he said. He spoke on something that he should not have spoke on, talking about Munchie B. Something he know nothing about. I'm not a snitch. He called me a snitch on there because his little homie, Tiny Munchie, called and said I was a snitch. I'm not. And Munchie B, supported that, spoke on that on his channel. So this is why Munchie is sitting here saying, I said that. My little homie called in and said that. And I'll repeat it because he gonna stand on what he said. He called in and said, you a snitch. And he said, I spoke on you being on a PCR. I didn't even speak on you being a snitch. My little homie said that, and this dude from Shotgun, I guess, had called Munchie B, got a hold of him and said the same thing.
What I feel the little dude from 40s, the little dude from Denver Lanes and C-Star, they're prison buddies. They got cracking on the internet on some podcast shit, and they talked in the morning, all of them, bright and early in the morning. They discuss they little bullshit, and then they break the huddle like a football huddle, and then they be acting like shit is organic. Hey, tap in with JHood. What's up? Oh, no, just boom. And then here go the little midget from 40s, and he get to saying this shit, and acting like they don't know what they about to talk about. It's all scripted. Now, for Tiny Munchie to say some that he a snitch, and I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Oh, he a snitch, and now you trying to spread rumors. I don't know. That don't seem like enough to me. I feel you was sent by the boy Braids, your fake brother or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But all right, like I said, towards the end, this phone call is going down. We got this dude, Vale. Vale just went viral. He had the meta glasses on. He beat a dude up. You know what I'm saying? He went from like 12K followers to like 90K, I believe, just solely off of whooping this dude ass with some meta glasses on, right? So this is Adam, BMX buddy. Came up with Adam. I'm near. And Carl got the phone to the mic. Vale to the right of me. JHood on the other side of him. The whole time he there, I'm feeling like Vale, he got good vibes. Oh, he seemed like a cool nigga. He wasn't looking for no problems. He gave old boy what he was looking for. I'm feeling him. I'm thinking he cool. But hold on. Towards the end of the pod, somebody texts, the police in the parking lot. I'm like, police? Like, damn, like, man, wrap it up, right? There goes the neighborhood. So JHood called his girl, like, hey, man, the police out there? She's like, yeah, they pulled in, right? I'm like, that's weird. So I'm like, boom. So I leave and go.
That's crazy. What the hell? So Munchie B is there at No Jumper at the podcasting. That's on the Tuesday show when he sent Aunt Hefe called in, and him and JHood had the clash, Aunt Hefe and JHood. And that someone had texted him or called whatever and said that the police are outside in the parking lot of No Jumper. So JHood called his girl and said, are the police out there? She said, yeah, they just pulled up. So they all got confirmation that the police are out there lurking. Wow.
Go home. And then next clip.
I don't know if it's the same.
My fixes are big.
Nah, them gonna say that's
The only nigga to say, hey, that's A-Trey gang.
Vale took a video of me with something that resembles a firearm hanging on my pocket, that resembles a firearm, and posted it on his story. And I'm not knowing this, right? Now, this is the same dude that just went from 12K followers to 90K in like a day or two for whooping the nigga ass, right? So I go home and here go Poetic Federal. His video is 2 hours old. He just posted it. He reacting to Spotty Face and JHood going back and forth, right? Okay. He saying Spotty Face, real ninja. You know what I'm saying? They took it outside, him and JHood. Munchie, he's a buster, and you know what I'm saying? He got a real alpha male in the room, and I'm on quiet, and Munchie ain't gonna do nothing but shoot or something. And I was like, why is he talking about me shooting somebody, right? But you go to Vale Instagram, and he got pictures with his arm around Poetic Federal. So Poetic Federal then looked on this dude's story and called the police, like he threatened me to do before. And that's why, bro, he was on that dumbass clubhouse shit in the smut room, not smut free, the smut room, for him he over there saying, oh, Munchie B had no jumper, he got that fire on him. I just wait till it end and call the police. He threatened me with that before. So here this dude, I don't know what the fuck will make Vail record me. Nigga, and why you recording during the podcast anyway? But anyways, and highlight something that resembles a firearm. And next clip.
To talk about whack on that Tuesday show. All right? Now, Spody went out and caught the fade. The other dude, he's scary. He gonna try to pull out a gun, but don't he got like 20, like 80 vision, like AS vision on? Like, bro, listen, man, he gonna pull out that gun and cheddar bob himself and sue you, Adam. Don't do it. So if I'm Adam, you probably get rid of the scary one, keep Spody, keep JHood, right? Because at least they gonna go outside and fight each other. The other dude, he talking about he gonna shoot. Man, all right, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about?
When I said I was gonna shoot somebody, see what I mean? Bro, that's weird as hell. So now when they get brought to my attention that this,
so Munchie B is saying that this dude Vail, who was Adam's friend, the black dude there in the glasses, who grew up with Adam riding bikes, BMX bikes or what have you, took the video of him as we just seen during that podcast. When Aunt Hefe called in and JHood was there and JHood got into it with Spody Face and all of that. And it looks like Munchie may or may not have had a firearm in his pocket or whatever. He's saying something that resembled a firearm. Took a picture. But he's saying that the dude then got 90,000 followers now overnight. So a lot of people seen this clip. They seen this video of Munchie looking like he has a firearm in his pocket. Munchie is saying this is how the police end up at no jumper. All of this happening in real time. Because he's saying the dude posted the stuff to his Instagram immediately right there while he was at no jumper. And so the police, and he's saying Flacco called the police on him, saying that he has a weapon on him. He has a weapon in his pocket. He's explaining this is why he quit no jumper. Because dude done took a video of him with something in his pocket resembling a firearm, posted it to his Instagram or whatever platform where he has these 90,000 or so followers overnight. And so the video sort of went viral. That clip that we just saw where it looks like Munchie has this in his pocket. He posted that to his Instagram and it looked like it sort of went viral. And that Poetic Flacco, according to Munchie B, got a hold of that video immediately in real time. Because this dude is friends with Poetic Flacco. They have pictures together right there on his Instagram, the same Instagram that he posted this picture of Munchie B, supposedly with this firearm. Munchie B is saying that Flacco went over there, saw this picture, and called the police. Said he's up there right now at no jumper with a gun in his pocket. And this is why the police came into the parking lot. When he called and JHood called, his girls said, the police out there? They said, yeah. What the police out there for? Because this dude then posted this to his Instagram with the gun in his pocket, and somebody didn't call the police. This is what he's saying. Oh, my God.
That this is on this man's story. At the time, it's 19 hours old. I'm like, damn, 19 hours ago, I was sitting down at no jumper. So he posted that in real time. So I hit this group text. I'm like, damn, Adam, your boy Vail recording me with shit that resemble a firearm. Well, I think it's more important. Why? It's something that resembles a gun and hang out your pocket. Man, fuck that on. Hey, look, bro. Nigga, hey, bro. I'm good, bro. Fuck all that bullshit up there. Hey, my freedom ain't never worth a podcast job, bro. And I don't know what the fuck would make somebody record something like that. I could see if it was in plain view and the camera caught it, and that's something that resembles that. But nah, this nigga put that on his motherfucking his Instagram story. Shit is crazy. Crazy. Nigga, oh, hey, bro. Nigga, you hire all these motherfucking Bloods, Crips, and criminals. Nigga, crazy. Everybody in that room, except for 3 people, been to the penitentiary. Nigga, between 4 extras, Crip Mac, Munchie B, Spody Face, Young and Hefe, you know how many years of prison that is? And you talking about, oh, what's more important is you're not having... Man, fuck up out of here, bro. That shit weird, bro. I'm cool off that bullshit, bro. Nigga, on Inglewood, if it's a different business model or something, cause I don't gotta be on camera with a gang of Bloods and Crips, bro. I'll go with the boring niggas. I'll go with the nigga Moose and Doughboy and do the Monday shit, bro. Cause I think if you got 5 motherfucking felons on one screen, that's an incentive for the police to pull up there, or a bitch ass nigga like Flacco to say what he said in the past and think they can just have a car pull out a no jumper and pull somebody over with a firearm. Although we don't carry those. I'm cool off that shit. That's some bitch ass pussy shit. Nigga, and I'm straight. Nigga, I don't know what the fuck going on. That's not a gangbang podcast. It's a police podcast. It's more niggas that's pro-police there than the other way around. So I don't know where the fuck. Niggas that's gangbangers that's there, they trying to podcast. I don't go there to bang on people. And I don't know where the fuck JHood got that from. Oh yeah, he on the internet. He probably nigga. I don't do it as of today, but I self-admitted I do gang prevention and intervention. Nigga, I just don't wake up and say all praises to Allah. Nigga, I really act on shit and I whatever. Nigga, I ain't the big homie. I'm big bro in the hood. I look out for the little homies and nigga, period, in positive ways. Nigga, so I don't even know what niggas talking about. But I don't, man. Hey, man. However, man, after this, I'm not going on no jumper bashing program. I ain't no scoring broad or none of that shit. It's just I love my freedom. And that's what that is. And I've been hearing the little narratives or theories. What's supposed to be in plays. The little dumb Devlane dude in the cell said somebody's supposed to slap me or something. I guess. I mean, shit. Wack and Adam agree that JHood is like that. I don't got JHood down for. I don't got him down for a person that catch cold feet. Why would you think he's supposed to slap me? And we been around each other about 3-4 times already. Why now? So that really don't make no sense to me. But whatever though, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whatever though. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Yeah, so that's what he's saying right there. He said the little dude in the cell from Denver Lane, whatever, talking about B Braves. Because again, apparently I haven't seen the video. I did see it pop up on my timeline. I seen the title of it. Apparently B Braves is saying, I don't want to put anything in his mouth or whatever. But apparently he has said on the video that JHood was sent there to slap Munchie B. He was supposed to squab. He also said Spody Face had turned down the fight. In a different video, I seen the title on that. I didn't even look at any of them. I don't know. But this is what Munchie B is referring to when he says, you know, that this individual's over here saying that JHood was supposed to have slapped me. That's what he was sent for. Since he be going at Whack or whatever, and JHood saying he has Whack back, then go there and take care of Munchie. He's been disparaging me forever. Go in there and slap him. So Munchie B is saying, well, what happened? What's wrong with this slapping? I've been around him for a few times. Why he ain't slap me then if he was supposed to slap me? I don't know. I don't see that happening like that. I mean, that'll start something for real. That'll start a war. Them dudes, they love Munchie B. Them dudes ain't finna let somebody slap Munchie B. He can't see, he can't see it coming or whatever. They just slap him. A Crip dude, slap him on the internet, slap him on air. You dudes taking this internet too far, man. Somebody gonna die.
Whatever. I mean, if there's any super chats, I'm gonna knock them out. And is any?
There's 2.
All right, you know what I'm saying. Then I'm gonna get up out of here and shit, man. I'm gonna answer some super chats and some cool questions, and if I remember anything last minute, then shit.
Dairy Clan Braves made a video saying you were supposed to get lined up / slapped by Hood Trigger Bird. Broke it down. Be safe and be on point, my G.
Yep. Shout out my nigga Trigger Bird, Westside Hoover. That's my boy.
Marmani 87. Stay solid.
Stay solid. Yeah, stay solid, Munchie B. Okay, there you have it. Whoa. I don't know, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I'm going to withhold my own personal opinion. There you go. I'm just covering this stuff. There's a lot going on there on No Jumper, as we can see. Munchie B is calling out No Jumper. So has Spody Face. Munchie B has said that, as we just heard what he said, that he's done with No Jumper. He's willing to go to, he said, the Monday show or whichever, a different sort of show. He don't need to be around all these gang members and all of this nonsense, all this combustible stuff. Because he's saying someone's going to get hurt eventually, someone's going to go to jail, etc. And then he details what really happened as far as, why he had to walk away. That this dude then posted something to his Instagram or whichever platform, and it resembles, Munchie B having a weapon, firearm in his pocket. And Munchie says someone called the police. And the police ended up in the parking lot of No Jumper because they think he has a weapon on him. All of this happening in real time as he right there podcasting, the police outside waiting on him or something because somebody done posted something to Instagram like he got a gun on him. The police said, what? And then went up there. So he said, man, we all done been to prison. I'm not about to go back to prison. He said there's more police up there on the platform than it is gangsters. There's some police stuff going on up there. And he said Adam or whomever, No Jumper is running plays and that everybody's not in on the plays and that someone's going to end up getting hurt. But okay, let me know what you think in the comments. Munchie B said he's done with No Jumper. Spody Face said he's done for the same reasons. That he feel like he had been put in a trick bag, that people are up there playing with his name, that he has children that he has to go home to and that he's responsible for. Again, that these individuals are trying to go viral and he's going to end up making the news, alluding to the fact that this stuff is serious and someone can end up losing their life and he can end up in prison for the rest of his life. He has a family. So he says, since he's playing these sort of games, let me just back away now. Here we hear Munchie B essentially saying the same thing, that these dudes are playing life-threatening games up there on the podcast. Instead of just podcasting, they come in with all of this nice nonsense trying to go viral. And there's too many plays up there, and everybody is not in on the plays. And then, as we, again, heard him say, could have went to jail. Or somebody trying to get him put in jail right there at work, right there on his podcast. So he said he's done. And then we hear the beef with JHood. He said he has no problem with saying what he said. That JHood is a snitch. Well, not that he was on the PC yard. He said that's all he said. But that his homie, Tiny Munchie, had called in and said JHood was a snitch. JHood took exception to that. So this is where their little beef has started at. And as we can see, there's still some animus there. Supposedly they squashed the beef on that episode with Adam, JHood, and Munchie B, but we heard Munchie B say earlier that he didn't even want that to go down. He didn't really want to squash the beef. He didn't want a podcast with him, with JHood. And we hear some of the stuff he's saying now, that he's standing on what he said. He stands behind it. He stands behind what his little homie called in and said about JHood, that his little homie going to stand on it, so he ain't worried about it. He repeated because they going to stand on that. So he's not backing down from what he said, so there's still something there, I suppose. So again, a lot going on No Jumper. Again, JHood has already expressed what happened with the fight with him and Spody Face, at least as far as from his perspective. Spody Face, of course, said that he was going to drop a video explaining what happened with the fight, and then other individuals have said what happened with the fight. I don't know. I haven't even covered them. They were not there. I don't care what they were told on the phone, this, that, and other. I'll wait to see. JHood had already did a video on what happened, but I didn't cover that. I didn't react to his content, to his video. I guess I'll wait on Spody Face and see what he has to say as far as what happened when he went outside. We'll go from there. We don't want all this violence and beef anyway on the internet, so I don't want to cover all of this stuff back and forth, but there's a lot going on. We are trying to unpack some of the stuff that's going on there on No Jumper, and how come everyone is walking away? Constantly walking away from No Jumper, or getting into it, or getting fired, or going to prison, or something. I mean, there's a lot going on there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Shout out to Munchie B, his channel, Morals Over Money. Stay safe and stay free, people.